action. Cool. Welcome to Talk Fit. I'm Josh Day, CrossFit Level 3 trainer here at Grand Mesa CrossFit with, of course, our other host,
Rebecca Remus, owner, also CrossFit Level 3 here at Grand Mesa CrossFit. And we have our first repeat guest.
Hey, welcome back.
Yes, I'm Mighty. Level 2 trainer.
Let's go.
Also,
when you get your level 3.
I know, right? I would love to do it soon, but I need to get a little bit more hours in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, soon. Also nutrition coach.
Yes.
Were you on the schedule last time we had our first podcast with you? I couldn't remember. Or we were about to. I don't even know. I don't know.
We were having. She was covering a couple classes here.
Yeah.
There, but I don't think you were.
Yeah, I don't know if I was officially on the schedule back again.
You in as the nutrition coach.
Yeah, I think I was mostly just nutrition before the first nutrition.
The ultimate goal is to have her live here like a hermit with me and Josh. So that's.
Sorry, guys.
Chopper.
No, sorry.
So wow, we big reason. Well, let's talk about what's been happening the last couple weeks. So
Fran just happened,
I know.
So I'm going to be coughing this entire episode. I apologize. Not a PR, but a good time. 3:48.
It's always fun because there's like always a handful of people when this workout falls upon us. I've never done it before,
yes,
so we've already seen. Yeah,
on 9:30.
Yeah.
We got Brian stringing together his skipping pull-ups.
Yeah.
Matt, he's injured, but. Yeah, first time doing Fran.
A dumbbell.
I like how they're like, oh, it's just Fran. Everybody's like, oh, they're just like, wait, should I be here?
Yeah, they started questioning it as we like.
Bernstein kept his word. Yeah, Bernstein is not here. He's like, oh,
you know what? I'm not gonna lie.
If I had a 2:21 time though, too.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't have that time, but I'm not gonna lie. He motivated me to not do it.
That's Fran's fun. If you haven't had Fran. You should meet Fran.
Yeah.
21:59 thrusters and pull-ups.
Once a year.
So funny story. My first Fran was at my level 1.
That's still
what
so
they made you do Fran.
I know. So 2010. Yeah, that's so back in the day. I think up until like 2012, everybody did Fran at their level 1s. So I had no idea what it was going to do to me physically. And back then, this is before like we had shaker blender bottles, or we had just Nalgene bottles back then.
Oh yeah.
And so we got done and. I had no idea that my arms were going to lock up and I really wanted to drink water and I could not open up my Nalgene bottle to replenish or anything after the workout. So it was, I had no idea.
I made the mistake of my level 1, waking up like at 5 a.m., doing a workout
before
and going to my L1 on both days.
So now do they do the thruster burpee workout now?
Thrusters, burpees.
Yeah.
It's like kind of part
3 rounds, 15.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's Fran-ish, but.
Med ball sit-ups.
Med ball sit-ups. Yeah, med ball and then med ball cleans, I think.
Is it? Anyway, they're great. Go to level 1.
I'm a huge fan of people going, whether you aspire to be a coach or not. It's just a lot of what we're doing here makes sense, and you buy in more to why we program the way we program. And
I think that's the key right there. Understanding why we do the workouts that we do and when,
Yeah. Also, we got done with our comp that we host once a year. We have our friends from the greater Austin area visit us from the surrounding affiliates. We had some friends from CrossFit Texas, huge friends from Lake Travis, Upreach, Fogo, and we had the kids at the night. So we had great turnout for both days. We just do like a full court press all weekend long. So huge, all our staff help support that.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
I just melted into the couch on Saturday afterwards. I was exhausted, y'all.
We got to shout out Amber, Amber MVP of that whole.
Oh my gosh!
I will. My favorite video.
Yeah,
I've never been to a competition where no, she's been my favorite person to see.
Yeah,
fantastic.
MVP.
Yeah.
The internet. But,
well, you can clip that
now
if you need to.
I'll clip it.
Yeah.
We'll like beep that out. Like, so and so is.
That's good.
The T is here.
Yeah,
gotcha.
That huge weekend. So already making plans for next weekend. Or sorry, next year.
We're doing it again.
No.
We'll see y'all back.
Next year. And already planning the time of day, already talking about the workouts with Josh and Evan, and great feedback from our staff as well.
It was fun. It was fun to be a part of, fun to judge. I think the standards were really clear. I think everybody did a really good job.
We had some awesome beast teams that showed up. It's hard to stay locked in to judge and like try not to be a spectator with people. I know. So next thing we have coming up on our schedule, big reason we have Mighty on the Couch today, is we have our Fit for Fall that is kicking off next weekend. So actually on Sunday, we have the first Zoom call that's scheduled for everybody that's enrolled in it. So a little bit different than we did earlier this year, which was also a pretty successful nutrition push.
This one's a little bit more macro based. A lot of people want to know sometimes like what are macros. We have one member who he doesn't even know the difference between a protein, carbs, and fat, and those are our macros, our main macros. And just trying to simplify it for those who have never tracked it. What I love about like at least our ideology on nutrition, and me and Josh talk about this, is like you don't have to track forever, and you shouldn't be tracking forever. But sometimes just having the awareness of like, wow, 100 grams of I have to eat 130 grams of protein, and this is what it should look like. This is what it should feel like. I should have vegetables on my plate to have fiber, or, I can't just eat rice and carbs, So learning how to balance those types of things can help you hit that foundational in the pyramid, which is
nutrition.
Nutrition. The CrossFit pyramid.
What I'm excited about too on these Zooms, right? We are very different people. If you look at our plates, I'm a fan of colors, and I have to have I can have the same breakfast. That's not deal. But I for sure need to have my dinners like different every single night. Mighty's a little bit different. She gets in. She's a big fan of routine, so she can have like.
Me and Cody will eat the same thing for breakfast, lunch, and even dinner, probably until it runs out of meal prep. So we'll prep like we just made like shrimp fried rice, which if you have the newsletter, I put a recipe in there.
Oh yeah, every Sunday.
Shrimp fried rice, because Kylie has been making it too. And I ate that yesterday for breakfast and lunch and dinner. So today we'll make something else.
That's wild.
I know.
Breakfast is the same. Lunch is pretty much the same. And then we rotate dinners. On dinners, Ariel, she needs change. So that's why we changed that.
I've tried to do the meal prep thing. And so it worked for some people. But at some point, like you get to Wednesday, and you're just like, this chicken's been in this container and I can't. And some people have no problem with it at all. I just, it's so fun. Like we'll be on the Zoom call. So you'll see kind of everybody's funny, like hang-ups. We've done nutrition in the past, or these challenges, and like there's some people who are like, I can't do vegetables ever, or I can't do eggs ever, and by maybe a recipe like, I'll give it a try, and
you might find that you actually
don't have a problem with it. And it's just addressing people's concerns.
I love the Zoom calls because we get to talk about people's goals and how what they're doing is like serving their goal. For example, we have one person who's doing the challenge whose goal we just talked about is to gain weight and muscle,
which is exciting,
and not lose weight, which most of us we maybe want to trim down, lose some body fat, gain some muscle. That's mostly popular in challenges like this, but not for everybody. So that's gonna be really cool too to see how he navigates that.
So without giving out too much, what's going to be the main focus of week 1?
Okay, so week 1, I
don't want to give out too much.
We're going to start tracking, but I'm going to give people what their protein target is going to be for week 1. We're going to try and integrate MyFitnessPal to it so they can see their total daily target. And then I'm going to give them some advice, and I'm going to give them the actual numbers to be able to hit those protein targets per meal. And each week also is going to have like a mini challenge similar to our last challenge.
I love
week
that.
1 is going to be working on our step count. Get moving.
Steps are life.
Steps are life. And we need to make a t-shirt of that. Super important, because you might work out every day, 5 days a week, but what are you doing? I know.
So like today, it's so funny. The temperature dropped quite a bit, right? And so like I wasn't suffering, but I definitely was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do when it actually gets like 10 degrees cooler than this and we want to get our steps? So I'm bringing my walking pad back. Here, because I just cannot.
Oh, yeah.
I can't like not hit minimum. like truly 12,000 is the goal every day for my steps, but like minimum I need to hit that 10K. It's just, and I become kind of not fanatical about it, but I'll go to bed kicking rocks if I didn't hit.
I might be a little obsessed over steps. Cody says it's too much obsession. He's like, take your watch off, but I'm gonna hit those steps, y'all.
Yeah. With you, you're kind of like a protein priority anyway, don't you? Yeah.
Protein priority.
Yeah.
Hit the protein, hit the calories,
Mm-hmm.
whatever fits within that.
Yeah.
Know, within reason, right? Like, I'll eat a bowl of ice cream.
Yeah.
Every couple of nights.
Fine.
Like,
yeah.
I have calories left. If I hit my protein, I'll load up on some ice cream. Now I'm weighing it. I'm measuring it, right? Like, I'm eating a real serving of ice cream, so it's smaller bowls, so it feels like it's more like, you know, two scoops.
There's some hacks, right?
It feels like it's more instead of eating it in a big bowl.
And I will say, like, it's kind of fun the way everything. I don't want to. It was just so rigid in the early days of CrossFit with, like, you know, whether you're doing zone, paleo, and it's like, you know, you have other family members in your house who aren't kind of trying to be as rigid with how they eat, and you get to, like, you don't be a stick in the mud either. If your family is, you know, somebody got Tips Treats, or somebody got, you know, or it's Sunday night, there's game, people want to have some pizza. You don't want to be that person who's like, no.
Let me bust up my food scout. I've been that person. We want to find a way that we can live in the real world. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
But also, if I have a goal, if I say this is my goal, are my actions lining up for that goal? Yeah. And it's just understanding that, being aware.
Which is fine, right? Yeah. Here's the thing. And you'll learn this through this challenge right now, is like, if you're eating what you planned out for yourself, right? A lot of times you're going to be full anyway, so you won't have space for that. But if you do, at the end of the day, as long as you made the priority of what it is you should be intaking that day, I mean, I don't see the problem without, you know, running that line. You're not being gluttonous, you know, and
yeah, I think that's the big thing. There's a difference in, like, just eating
overindulging.
Yes. Like eating too much of whatever.
Right. Yeah. Right.
We were at a baby shower this weekend. Yeah. I had a couple slices of pizza and some snacks. Now I didn't load up several cups of M&Ms. Like, I had a couple M&Ms and
I'm not gonna lie though, like, straight to the bloodstream. I fell asleep on the drive home.
That I think has been really, really hard for me when I first started doing nutrition. And I was talking about this for some of the people who are starting the challenge, is they're like a perfectionist almost. They feel like, if I'm gonna eat good or healthy, that's all I can do. And if I do, let's say, go to a baby shower and have something bad or unhealthy, now I need to eat unhealthy the whole rest of the day because I kind of ruined everything.
Yeah, the rest of the week, you know?
The rest of the week, the rest of the month, all the time.
I screwed up on Tuesday, like, I'll start again on Monday.
So one thing that has helped me is trying to incorporate some of those, like, you know, bad foods or things that might not be, you know, a perfectly unprocessed food, like having M&Ms. Like,
so what is your crux? I've never heard you talk about what it is. What's your weakness?
Dark chocolate Kit Kat. Chocolate Kit Kats. But they're hard to find though. They're hard to find, which actually might be good.
Yeah.
Cereal.
Oh my gosh.
Cereal.
Wait, I thought that was good for you.
I know, right? Cereal. Now I do drink it with, like, a higher protein milk, which I'm like, oh, whatever. But cereal. But one thing that's helped me is having those measured, like you said, my ice cream, more frequently in my regular diet versus having a lot all at once.
Yeah.
Just having it here and there helps me realize, like, it's not a big deal.
No.
It's not a big deal.
Take it off that pedestal.
Like, that's it right there.
Like, it's not a special food.
It's not a special food.
It's just a food.
Food is food.
Yeah.
Now, we definitely, especially in the challenge, it is a challenge. Mm-hmm. So we want to focus on things with minimal ingredients, all that good stuff.
Right.
But it's 2024, almost 2025. Almost everything you eat, regardless if you think it is or not, even your fruits, are processed.
Mm-hmm.
So,
unfortunately,
you know, so unless you live on a farm.
I would say, when we did this challenge earlier this year, I will say what I enjoyed about, not just, you know, accountability, the part of the accountability is I think maybe once or twice I ate out because I messaged you and I was like, we're going to be, you know, I don't have time. I didn't prepare my lunch and I got to eat kava this week. Well, no problem. But it's like, now with this visibility, it's accountability, like I'm cooking every meal.
Yeah, she really
is. I know it's.
And Rebecca, even after the challenge, has still been my client in nutrition. I get to see everything she eats. And if she doesn't show me a picture of it, she'll be like, hey, well, we went out or we did this, or, you know, sometimes you can't remember. But that's one thing great about the challenge is I'm going to see every single thing you eat. And just having that accountability of, like, same like when we get our evaluations as coaches, or when you know someone's watching you do something, it's just human psychology, you're going to do it better. Or you're going to, you're going to do it better, period. You're going to be more accountable in that aspect.
Yeah. I had a thought about the accountability too. It just slipped my mind. I don't know what it was. So we're going to have our Zoom calls, and then we're going to have like our checkers every day, like
tasks.
The tasks, right? Which sleep is also steps for life. Sleep is life. We'll see that. Water intake. I don't know if we're going to see that eventually, not off the bat, right?
We're going to do a water challenge or challenge.
Yeah.
Not too much, but your specific target, that'll be more week 2.
So we're starting, so the official date is October 21st. That's and then we're wrapping up right before Thanksgiving.
November 22nd.
Okay.
So literally the week right before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So then we can go overindulge.
I know, right? I know.
No,
well, the goal is to not make such holidays such a big deal where you feel like you have to feel like crap the whole day and just eat like crap the whole day because, you made it. It's how can I eat a balanced plate and then still have dessert and still feel okay? Like mentally, you don't feel down because you had that pumpkin pie, but also physically, you don't feel down because you ate the whole pumpkin pie. So there's that thing.
Finding that balance.
Which has been me. It used to be me. I remember in the past, I used to eat super crazy strict, very, very little right before Thanksgiving. And then on Thanksgiving, I would have like the 10,000 calorie day challenge.
Oh, sounds amazing.
When we decide to do that one, let me know.
I know. That's the challenge he's going to sign up for.
The Michael Phelps challenge.
Michael Phelps challenge.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
I know.
Y'all.
I know.
I know. But it's going to be really exciting because even main reason is because the challenge is not going to be like fat loss based. You don't get points for losing the most, right? No. We have some people who want to gain weight. You get points, you get rewarded for ticking off tasks that are pertaining to your specific goal. Just staying on track. Did I eat my protein target for this meal? Boom, I get to mark off that task. Did I hit my step goal? Which that's going to be a little hard, right? Boom, I get to put a little extra effort in and then I get to tick off that task as being done.
Yeah.
And we're going to build upon it. So for week 1, you won't have too many tasks to do, but by week 5, you better get to work.
Yeah. I will have like, I think one of the tasks we'll see like, did you check into the gym today? Did you get workout? Which is.
Get your workout in.
I mean, the aesthetic goals are great, but me, it's just getting control of what's going on. Like not letting the day happen to me, but me having a proactive approach on how I'm going to tackle my day and it's so much easier when you do it with a group of people, just like CrossFit in here, so.
Yeah. And people like I get to see all of my clients too, so I get ideas. So sometimes I'll see like some, beautiful meals. I'm like, ooh, I maybe should make that. Or that's something I didn't think of to make. Or Kylie, one of my clients, I gave her the idea of going to H-E-B and getting those sandwiches. Just eating out. Girl, she's having ones like once a week, at least once a week or twice a week.
I don't know if you're happy about this or not, but the one I got from Cody was the Kodiak waffle with the peanut butter.
That's snack? Yes, I know.
I was so happy.
He's like, he posted
because I had no idea, like, how do I fill the gap? How do I get a good snack in between this meal? And I just was drawing a blank, and I was like, oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, well, one snack, which I don't even want to say now. I don't want to say it.
Don't say it.
But the Chobani yogurt drinks.
Oh my God.
I think I've told I want to say every one of my clients is drinking them, and now everybody I know.
Can't get them at the store.
Yeah, and y'all don't be buying.
Wait, do they have them at Costco?
Yeah, I have my Costco. Chris Cocah, he told me to have my packs at Costco. I'm about to hit up Costco.
I know.
But guys, buy the cookies and cream ones. They're really
the best flavor.
They're the best.
Absolutely.
Anyways, but those are something like a snack, a hack is like a drink of the yogurt drink. It's got 20 grams of protein and it's got a good amount of carbs, no really fat, but then I'll have it with one of those Chomps meat sticks, another 10 grams of protein.
Like at the same time, same sitting?
That's when I go-to snack. If I have time, I'll have like an apple with it with a little bit of like peanut butter if I have time for that. But if not, that's 30 grams easy done. It takes you like less than 10 minutes to eat it.
My list of vegetables is like dwindling and what my body, I don't know. It's just, I don't know what it is.
Vegetables are bad for you. There's science out there, I swear. I swear it's out there.
I try.
Well, it's certain types of vegetables have a lot of like insoluble fiber. Depending on your digestion, like for me, I can't. Like, give me broccoli, it's over.
I can't.
it's over.
Yeah.
See, what I heard,
I can't.
That's all I needed to know.
I can't do Brussels sprouts. I can't do onions and.
Onions.
Do you do onions?
I like onions.
Recently, we had real tacos last night, and by say real tacos, I mean not
the white people kind.
People taco night, not the ground beef with the
wow.
seasoning.
I know.
We had steak seasoned.
Oh wow.
A little bit of onion, a little bit of cilantro.
That's how you know
across the top.
It's a real taco.
Now we gotta progress and get the tortillas like heated up on the fire. We had white people tacos.
White people tortillas,
but. We're progressing. We're moving forward in our culture.
Taco Tuesday, man. Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. Every Tuesday. Every Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it.
It's
going to be fun.
I'm so excited to see the results of people and the habits that they build. And just,
Guys, we're getting T-shirts this
challenge
too.
They have not shipped yet, so
that's fine.
We'll see.
Oh shoot.
We'll get them when we get them, but we have ordered them. It's not too late to sign up, of course.
Yeah, guys, sign up. We still have spots open. We have way more people than I thought.
She can be so busy.
I know. I was like, dang, we might be capping it. So y'all, if you want to sign up, you better hurry up before we cap it. No, it's gonna be amazing to see not only like the physical transformation. Of course, listen, everybody wants to look better, right? We're all a little vain, but I think sometimes the mental transformation that I've seen from some of the clients who have done it. Just like understanding like, wow, it doesn't have to be that difficult. It's really simple, but part of having the accountability of me seeing what you're eating, you're going to make a little bit better choices. And then also me kind of helping you, giving you ideas to make it where you don't feel like you have to cook from fresh every single meal or, spend hours meal prepping or spend a ton of money on it. It's pretty simple. Yeah. And we're going to build on these habits so that way towards the end, that's the key. They're a habit, like just like every day when you wake up to brush your teeth, it's not something you're like, great, well, cool. I got to get the toothbrush out, open the cap from the toothpaste. It's just something you do. Same thing for the gym. Right?
Yeah. For me, this kind of like could not have come at a better time just because I'm kind of limited on what I can do on the workouts right now with injury that I'm dealing with. So it's like, it's something I can have control over to kind of combat what I can't do here. So, I was for me, kind of been a better time. So I'm excited to share that with other people.
Yeah. And I think it is a part of having control and like self-care, right?
Absolutely.
Like, is it not like taking care of what you're putting in your body? You guys, we come in, we work hard in the gym. You should be fueling your body properly for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think this time around, my family's really excited to participate also. Like I have son who's 15 who's now starting to care a little bit more about the aesthetics, and so he's going to come back to the gym this coming week after a school trip and getting back in that CrossFit Teens program. And he's like, I need to talk to Mighty because I want to pick her brain about carnivore. I know,
not the carnivore.
So he'll talk to Cody. Cody. But then my husband was dealing with some health issues earlier this summer too, so he's kind of dialed stuff in. So it's just a really good time for my family. Everybody kind of participates together, support each other. My almost 10-year-old, she's going to do what she's going to do. I know, but she should. I mean, at that age, they should care less about, And she does know, she knows her macros though. It's a funny thing.
That's so awesome. I wish I, part of the reason why I'm so passionate about it is growing up, like just my mom never really taught us anything about nutrition. I didn't even know any basics. All I thought was like, if you eat carbs, you're unhealthy. If you eat no salt and just salads, you're healthy. Yeah. When really health is it's a whole circular,
I don't know about so funny thing is like, I've always decided that I was going to be in fitness because the family that I grew up in San Antonio and everybody's type 2 diabetic. They're not just diabetic, they're type 2 diabetic. So, a good amount of it is controllable. And don't tell them.
Choices.
And
I think I have the same thing in my family. Like I would say I have one cousin who's relatively fit, but nobody really in my family is in fitness, who knows a lot about fitness or is, we'll say physically or not on like a medication or fit.
Yeah.
So, for me, I just, it started off with a negative point. Like I just wanted to be in high school. Like, everybody wants to look like a certain way.
Right.
Yeah.
But then I just knew that how good it made me feel when I started to eat a certain way prioritizing protein and working out, strength training. So I think that's why it became a passion for me.
Yeah.
Just seeing how it transformed myself and
how it impacts other people. Correct. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Again, I don't think you can coach in a facility like this without having like a very service brain and wanting to serve other people. So yeah.
Well, even people like Arif, after the challenge, like his son, I helped him out with him with nutrition. And also people who are doing the challenge and their spouses are living in the same household. It's almost hard for them not to also
because if you're eating the dinners, right? Like, hey, I have to do this. So
we do have a couple of spouses, right? We have the Caspers.
Yes, they're doing it. I'm so excited.
I know Michelle, is Joel doing it also? Or?
Joel's not, but I'm sure he'll
indirectly will be.
Indirectly will be.
Yeah. I can't think of any other. I think there was another.
So Serena and Jeremy are doing it. Jesse, who else do we have? Nikki. Well, she always. I can't think of any other couples for now. But Chris did say he did put in some note that because like his wife is really on board, really excited to do the challenge with him. So that'd be really awesome.
Yay! Cool. Yeah, awesome.
And not a lot today,
just checking in with people, let you know what's going on for what's next on our schedule. Our focus right now is going to be fit for fall. Next thing, on our calendar, we have our Halloween party that's coming up on the 26th, which,
And if this challenge wasn't like, if the time of your life right now is for the challenge, we have we're going to do that 21-day reset back at the beginning of the year in 2025. And get ready for a summer challenge too.
Summer shred.
Summer shred.
Take advantage. Like jump on one of these. Like if it's not aligning with
do one.
What's going on in your personal life or what your fitness goals are, one of these is going to align. So
we'll do 3 a year, beginning, middle, end. And the goal is, listen, you don't need to do coaching forever, but it's good to have that accountability, have a little bit of knowledge,
get you there,
and then dial it in for a while.
Because outside of the gym, you're there a lot more. We're 5 to 7 hours probably inside the gym if we're just doing one class a day. So there's a lot of other hours. So we got to have that nutrition dialed in.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. So and then we have Chad coming up too. That's a ways away still.
That's not till November
11th. Put it out there. Start working on your stepping up. We'll have a shirt soon. Donate some proceeds to the Step
we had a great coach meeting on Saturday, just laying out what we're looking forward to in 2025. Talked about Chad is coming up, and then doing like a ruck the day after Thanksgiving, kind of walk off, the amazing food that you've had with your friends and family. Obviously, Christmas comes up. We do the 12 days of Christmas workout, usually the day before Christmas.
So fun.
Then we have a fun 2025 in store for everything. So just riding this wave of people kind of looking forward to these nutrition challenges that are coming up, and this is truly like a lifestyle for people, and that's the goal. So
our New Year's resolutions start now.
I know.
Start early.
Start today.
I know.
So.
Amazing.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Thanks for being with us, Mighty. We'll bring him back again. I like how professional we are. That's how we're break.
She has no anxiety about public speaking. You can tell.
No, y'all. No, I feel like when the camera comes on, I'm just like.
Man, sometimes I wish I could hide the camera. During the coach development in class, I'm like, man, can I just? I'm just gonna not tell them.
I brush my hair for y'all.
Yeah.